that she has the key to popularity, parking in cars with the boys at night. When Jerry brags about taking Ginny out, he learns that she dates all the boys, and he feels less important. What about Ginny? Does that make her really popular? Do the boys and girls like her?
Probably not. Because Ginny's a slut, right? Why aren't the guys dating her being singled out? How come a woman who gets around is considered a slut, but a man who does the same thing isn't?
Because sadly it's been a man's world since history began.
We don't need a double standard. You know, saying that when a man sleeps around, he's like, you know, everyone acknowledges him, and then when a girl sleeps around, she's looked down on.
Well, if a guy sleeps around, he makes it like bragging rights. When girls sleep around, they kind of feel guilty.
Maybe it's like harder for men to get sex, you know what I mean? Because for women it's way easier, absolutely, you know? It's up to the girl, you know?
Women are sort of burdened with the responsibility of representing the moral being of the society. If they are immoral, then that's too bad. If a man is immoral, that's not that bad.
Now, whether women feel more repressed because of our society, I think they could. The messages that are sent to them are very definitely mixed messages. Boys should be able to go out and play the field, and women, of course, must remain virginal. Even though how can you do both at the same time, I'm not quite sure.
I don't think men are as shy about it, so they seem to get it more. Whereas women are like, oh no, I don't need it. And secretly, they do.
Who is more sexually active?
I'd probably have to say men are more sexually active.
Probably men.
I would guess men are more sexually active.
I'd say men.
I'd say it's both. 50-50, I'd say.
Do you guys really have a problem with a girl who's been around?
They might, because maybe they feel like it's something that a guy should be doing and not a girl.
There are guys that have problems. They don't want to be with girls that's being around. But there are guys that don't really care.
I know a lot of guys who prefer their girls to either be virgins or hardly experienced at all, because, I don't know, they said something about being clean.
I have never felt that was a negative when it came to meeting a woman. But I can see it, and I've known people who believe that.
How many is too many?
10 in the past year.
Maybe like 4 or 5 would be too many.
One guy said 10. Another guy said 3. For me, I don't think there's such a thing as too many.
I've never asked. I don't care.
Too many is based on if the people that you've been with have had sexual, like, transmitted diseases.
So is there a time when people are expected to settle down?
No, I think the person should really look to their own experience as a guide for what the appropriate way to engage sexuality is.
Of course, when you're young, I think that you're probably going to be a little more promiscuous. Then you go to a point of rebellion against that, not liking that as much.
I don't know that society dictates when we should settle down, but I think personally, you know, I think in your 30s you might tend to want to steer yourself in that direction if possible.
But is it harder for men than women to stay monogamous?
It might go back to the natural urges thing, that men do want to spread their seed to more women, and women want to just stay with one man.
I think it's equally hard, because I can't say that I know many girls who have never cheated on their guys. Actually, I probably know more girls who cheated on their boyfriends than guys that cheated on their girlfriends.
No, because I don't think women are necessarily monogamous either. They're not hardwired to be monogamous. I don't think the human species is hardwired to be monogamous.
But I still think the gender roles that we have set today actually influence that. In probably like 50 years, with the changes that have occurred, women are more open, we as a society are more open and less complex to speak about sexuality. So I don't know where it will go. I think it will change.
All I wanted to do was get it up and give love a chance. Yeah. All I wanted to do was get it up and give love a chance. Ooh, looking at you.